for staying with us at STL Live. I'm Raynah Rey, and right now we're learning about AmeriCorps with my guests Kathleen Becherer and Devon Dovgan. You know, you call it AmeriCorps St. Louis, but really it's more than that. It's much bigger than just St. Louis because, like you said, you have people fighting wildfires out on the West Coast right now. Tell me who can participate, who can become a member of AmeriCorps?
Yeah, so we are recruiting right now, accepting applications, and it's really good for people who maybe have just graduated and are looking for, a way to get some experience. You get to defer your student loans while you're in the program, but also, people who are motivated to serve their community and the wider nation. So for our program for the emergency response team, because we fight fires and are out in the woods and use chainsaws and stuff, we need people who, physically fit, very motivated, like interested in working long day. If there's a tornado and you've got to be up with survivors all night, then that's what you got to do. And people who want to serve for 11 months, maybe relocate. But we definitely love people who are from the St. Louis community. So. Yeah.
Wow. And Kathleen, it's not a volunteer project, but they're not being paid.
That's right.
But they get a lot more out of this than just the experience. So talk about that, will you?
Well, people need to be very clear that you can't possibly be paid for the service that our members provide.
There's no paycheck.
There's not a paycheck, right? You're not paid for your service. However, we do give people a living allowance. So they get approximately $1,000 a month to live on their own, although they usually bunch up in apartments to share expenses. And they're eligible for food stamps. We pay for health insurance, and at the end of each term of service, they are eligible for an education award of approximately $6,000. And they can use that to either pay a past student loan or to use it forward if they're going on to school to work maybe on a master's degree. We encourage people to use it forward, even if they have student debt, because most schools really want members. They really want Peace Corps, alums. They really want AmeriCorps alums because they're grounded. They've had this experience. They've had a time to do some growing up, to meet the real world, to, in our case, to serve with people who are in crisis, whose lives have been turned upside down in a minute. So if they use their money going forward, a lot of schools will match it because they want them there. So you can take $6,000, turn into $12,000, very easily.
And just so we're clear, when you send someone on a mission, say it's to a tornado area or an earthquake area or something like that, you take care of them. You give them expense to get there, and you take care of them while they're there. They're not using that little living expense that you're giving them.
No, they get to sleep on the church basement floor and eat MREs and travel in one of our broken down trucks.
Yeah, all the meals and transportation
and
are covered.
No, but we take care of them.
Yeah.
All right, Devon, tell me what's the greatest gift that you're taking with you out of your experience now that your tenure as a member is coming to an end?
Well, I think the best experience of mine, like my favorite part of the program was working in disaster. I got to respond to the Gatlinburg fire this year. I stayed there for a really long time, a couple months. And also the tornado, there was a tornado in Illinois, so the Ottawa Naplate tornado, as well as the Missouri floods. So it's been a busy year. But in those disaster times, I served mostly like doing survivor services, connecting people to resources, setting up emergency call centers and things like that. So I feel like I got the chance to help a lot of people and really make a difference. There are some people that, after you lose your house or maybe your pets, maybe even a family member, and I got to be the first one to talk to them and reassure them and try to help them with their first steps in recovery. And that's an amazing thing to be able to do at 23 years old. So
No kidding.
Yeah.
I can't imagine where life's going to take you and the
Thanks.
great things that you're going to do. Thank you so much, ladies, for being here and for letting us know that you're looking for members, because this is
Join
a
us.
great opportunity for people to grow
Yeah.
and help at the same time.
Yeah.
Thanks, Raynah.
You are so welcome. AmeriCorps St. Louis's upcoming term. To learn more about AmeriCorps St. Louis upcoming term, visit acstl.org. There's more STL Live after this. Stay with us.